The US is pushing India to buy its super fighter jets for its air force and an aircraft carrier to crush Chinese military. And India's Vikrant aircraft carrier finished the final stage and entering into the induction stage. The US F-15EX is the most advanced version of McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle twin engine, the all-weather tactical fighter jet. It can perform a variety of roles like superiority, interceptor, strategic bombing, ground attack and deep penetration strikes against enemy infrastructure. The cost-effective F-15EX has served as the answer to the US Air Force need for the purchasing of 72 combat aircraft every year, and does so by advancing the force aerial capability due to its modern features. Built by McDonnell Douglas, now called Boeing, the 4+ generation fighter jet utilized the frame of classic F-15 and bears a resemblance to Su-30 MKI in terms of its size. According to Boeing, the fighter's next-generation technologies enable it to have improved survivability in the different environments. Following the developments, Boeing's Vice President Raj Kumar had earlier confirmed that he has been pitching advanced F-15 Strike Eagle variants to the key allies of US like Israel and India. New Delhi is also considered a potential customer, with Indian Air Force medium multi-role combat aircraft competition looming into the air for the procurement of 144 multi-role combat aircraft. According to Kumar, Boeing is looking to request a marketing license from the US government to start discussion with India. However, he was not sure whether the F-15EX is in the sweet spot for the requirement. India has been looking at a different option ranging from Boeing's FA-18EF Super Hornet or Saab's Gripen and others. The Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet is a twin-engine multi-role carrier capable. The fighter is a variant of McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet. According to Boeing, the Hornet was earned a reputation of being among the most lethal advanced combat-proven multi-role frontline fighters in the service today. The Super Hornet possesses the ability to carry air-to-air missiles as well as the air-to-surface weapons. According to the Boeing's Defense India, the Block 3 variants can perform in virtually every mission in tactical spectrum, including air superiority, day and night strikes with precision-guided weapons, fighter escort, close air support, suppression of enemy air defense system, maritime strike, reconnaissance, forward air control, and buddy refueling. However, with emerging threats from China and Pakistan, India needs a fighter that can fly for longer hours, is heavily equipped with weapon systems, and is big enough to carry substantial fuel tanks so that it does not have to return to the airbase for refueling. The F-15EX, which has a combat range of 1100 miles as well as a speed of Mach 2.5, definitely fits the bill for India. With the MiG-29K, the choice of aircraft for both the aircraft carriers of India, INS Vikramaditya, and an under-construction carrier Vikrant, the past incident has pushed the Indian Navy into evaluating if the American FA-18 Hornets or the French-made Rafale naval fighters are correct replacements for it. The new aircraft carrier of India, Vikrant, is now in a positive development. The basing trials of the Indian Navy's upcoming indigenous aircraft carrier were successfully conducted at a Cochin Shipyard Limited on Monday of November 30th of 2020, according to Economic Times of India. With the basing trials accomplished, the carrier has entered the final phase of the development. The stage involved extensive trials of all 4 LM2500 gas turbines, main gearboxes, shafting and controllable pitch propellers, along with their integrated control system. The carrier is now likely to undergo sea trials in the first half of 2021. India has already announced its plans to explore other carrier-based fighter jets that can support the existing fleet of MiG-29Ks, and Boeing's F-18 and French Rafales are hot contenders now. So what do you think of US pushing India to buy its super fighter jets, the F-18 Hornet and F-15EX, and India's aircraft carrier Vikrant has finished its final stage and entering into the inducting phase?
As the heightened tension between India and China
Chinese Air Force actively now have increased in India-China border. Chinese helicopters and Air Force jets flying near LAC, while India ramped up its Air Force and military. Now India has moved its new surface-to-air defense system near China border. As part of the ongoing standoff and the build-up in the Ladakh region, Indian Army and the Indian Air Force have deployed air defense system, which Indian media says that it came from their friendly country. Well, the friendly country can be Israel or United States. Russia said S-400 can be delivered in 1 or 2 months' time, and other military equipment will come daily from Russia. So the new defense system might be like S-400 or just a land-to-air defense system from Israel or US. Now Galwan Valley and the Ladakh region have become full-fledged battle zone. US has warned China on its behavior against India. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said US is planning to move European military assets to Indo-Pacific region. Already the process has started. 25,000 US troops to be moved for India, Indonesia, Malaysia and Philippines region. India's long friend and partner Russia is unable to stop China and India border tensions. As Russia is totally locked with US, Europe and UN sanctions, it has to rely China for its economy fully. According to many Indian analysts and think tanks, India has no other options than to join US. Russia is not the same Russia it used to be during the period of Indira Gandhi. US is also not the same as before. US has more closer ties than Russia with India, while China and Russia has like brothers than the friend India. China has more influence in more countries than before. While India has more advantage in the China-India border, China has brought up its Su-30 jets to tackle high altitudes. While India is waiting for 300 Tejas jets and 276 Su-30 jets and 126 Rafale jets are to be inducted in coming years of 10 to 15 years. Right now, these projects were processed very slowly from 2014. If these were processed fastly by the Prime Minister Modi, the government of India, India had not to struggle to fasten their military equipment's delivery to India from Russia, said by an Indian military analyst and Indian medias. So what do you think of India getting ready to face Chinese military? Can US and India become the new Russia? Or these are just a temporary time partnership? And can the US warning and the military against China help India?